Having survived a big scare in the Big Apple, Roscommon rolled into Carrick, intent on avoiding another banana skin. Roscommon's 1-point win over New York in the Bronx had served to lower the expectations of some. But Leitrim, who endured a difficult league campaign in Division 4, started brightly. Donal Rinn with a fine point to get Shane Ward's off the mark inside 40 seconds. After a sluggish start featuring a couple of bad wides, Roscommon finally found their groove. Diarmaid Murtha levelling the match after good work by Cathal Craig. And Roscommon reeled off 4 points without reply, including this beauty from Donny Shine. The game was beginning to slip away from Leitrim, but they rallied well. Emma Mulligan hit a superb point to leave just 2 in it. Roscommon had never lost a championship game in Carrick, and the 10-1 on favourites had too much pace and power for Leitrim and carved them open. A lovely flowing move, and Conor Devaney with an easy finish to the back of the net. A great team goal. In front of a crowd of 8,157, Donny Shine was on target again for Roscommon to make it 1-8 to 4 points. Shortly afterwards, Leitrim lost their experienced captain Gary Reynolds on a black card. Leitrim set about trying to eat into Roscommon's 9-point lead in the second half. Adrian Crowell has returned to county football after a break, and the Glencar Manorhampton player found the range to leave Leitrim 7 points adrift. But Roscommon maintained their vice-like grip on proceedings. Cathal Craig with an excellent point. It all unravelled for Leitrim in the second period. Darren Sweeney went on a straight red card for kicking out. And Leitrim's problems mounted in the closing stages when Adrian Crowell picked up a black card. Leitrim had already used up their 6 subs and so found themselves with just 13 men on the field. And 13 became 12 when referee Barry Cassidy flashed a red to Killian McGriskin. Roscommon rounded off the day's scoring through their captain Kieran Murtha. And so, after their close shave in New York, Roscommon bounced back in style and will now face Sligo in the Connacht semi-finals on the 12th of June. It finished Roscommon 121, Leitrim 11 points.
Yeah, well, I suppose the difference, with Leitrim, obviously you know them a lot better. In New York, it's a little bit of a guessing game who's going to be playing and that. But we knew Leitrim be up for the game today, and we wanted to progress in the Connacht Championship, and with our homework done, and defensively we played well today, didn't concede a goal, so it's onwards and upwards, and we're looking forward to semi-final now.
After a reasonably good start, disappointed the way it panned out. I thought we were very good in the first 12-15 minutes and thought we settled really well, which is all you can ask from a championship team. But we contributed to a lot of our own mistakes in the latter end of the first half, and we're punished for it.
And here's confirmation of the draw in Connacht. And Roscommon now through to play Sligo in one semi-final, may play London next week, and of course the winners then play Galway on the other side of that draw.
Kildare take to the field without a number of key players, all absent through injury, but captain Owen Doyle has recovered from a groin issue to make his first start of the year. Kevin Feely is back from playing cross-channel soccer, and in 2 late changes, Ryan Houlihan and Morgan O'Flaherty come into the starting 15. 1945 was the last time Wexford won the Leinster Championship, and they begin their 2016 campaign with an all-Shelmaliers half-back line, including Brian Malone. There are 2 notable returning faces, Daithí Waters, who played hurling last year, and PJ Banville, who spent last summer in the United States. But here we go again, the first championship game of the summer underway in Croke Park. Kildare, the strong favourites to win this one, but there's a real sense of confidence in Wexford that they can run them close. Here's John Tubbard on the ball early on. And that's the ideal start for Wexford, the outsiders. Barely 20 seconds on the clock. Not the ideal start from Ollie Lyons' point of view, but Tubbard went for the score and he got it. Kildare gaining possession. Ollie Lyons. It's Kevin Feely driving it inside. Nicely collected there by Neil Flynn. He's got the lead score for Cian O'Neill's team. Route 1 football. Flynn got the ball, he went for the score, and he got it. Tommy Mulick from Leakston. Now it's Ollie Lyons. He's been bursting forward into the attack an awful lot over the opening quarter of an hour. Now he's contributed a score. He's been known to do this in the past. Ollie Lyons playing his club football with Selbridge, and he pushes Kildare into a 3-point lead. Ollie Lyons bring it to Ona Flaherty. Big ball inside. This is Alan Smith, the Sarsfield's club man. Nice little bit of class there from Alan Smith. Scores like that have been in short supply here in the opening 23 minutes. Smith scored 1-3 when these sides last met in the championship back in 2009. Tommy Mulick, Wexford player, just gone down off the ball. Michael Furlong. This is Neil Flynn. We know this man can do damage. Flynn driving it over. Neil Flynn has been doing great things at under 21 level this year and last year. It's a fine effort from him. Dahi Waters taking the pass, and now it's Colin Keogh onto it. Score is very much needed for the team from the southeast, and Colin Keogh, Club On, has provided it. And maybe that's the score that will spark Wexford into life. Delivered towards Owen O'Flaherty. There moving forward at pace. Emmet Bolton is over his left shoulder, but he opts to go directly into Alan Smith with it. Smith eyeing up the point. Smith really is the man. They can get more ball into him. More scores will follow. Alan Smith pushing Kildare's lead now out to 4 points. Weight of numbers, Wexford turn it round. Here's Owen Nolan. Wexford really having a cut at it now. This is Colin Keogh. Only one man inside again though. Needs to hold it up. Here goes Keogh. Past Emmet Bolton. Turning back for support. This is Shane Roach. Wexford really serving it up to Kildare now. Shane Roach, the scorer. It's a 1-point match here. Still only one Wexford man inside. Kevin O'Grady getting past Ollie Lyons. And Wexford have equalised here. But it's hard to credit this. Kevin O'Grady, the man. After 49 minutes, Kildare still to score in the second half. We are tied at 7 points each. Eamon Callaghan, sub just on. Here's Neil Flynn. Sort of plenty of cover back there. Owen O'Flaherty can't bend his back to gather it. Here's Eamon Callaghan announcing his arrival on the field with a score that Kildare really need. It's remarkable to think we've almost played 20 minutes of the second half and Kildare are now getting their first score. O'Donoghue was calling for the ball. Now he gets it. Just held up there, but he's a strong man. Ian O'Donoghue from Clane puts Kildare 2 ahead. It took them a long time to get going in the second half. Can they get the score to bring them level? Ben Brosnan now. He's lots of experience. Here's Donald Shanley, the young man from whom so much is expected. And a free-in is awarded. Donald Shanley had stepped up to take the free, but they have opted to put Kieran Ling, the captain, onto it. And Ling has put it wide. He volunteered to take it. But the time is almost up. And it's all over. The referee has blown the full-time whistle. Kildare, by the skin of their teeth, have gone through to the Leinster semi-finals. Wexford battling back into contention in the second half. Final score, Kildare 9 points, Wexford 8 points.
It was ugly. It wasn't pretty. It's not how I like to see football being played. But in a results-driven business, we'll take the 1 point win. And hard luck to Wexford, who put on a great show.
If we get a couple of home draws, I think there's not many counties who would like to come down to Wexford Park. Wexford they have a fantastic record against teams down in Wexford Park. So look, we're going to look forward to the qualifiers. We have to dust ourselves down and get ready for the qualifiers.
Yeah, well, here's the draw in Leinster. Kildare will now play the winners of Offaly and Westmeath in the semi-final. That's on the 26th of June. All right, lads, you were both at the match last night. Hugely defensive game, Aaron.
It was a